Welcome back to our channel Stats and Facts. So today we will be discussing about SQL joins. If you have ever wondered how to combine data from multiple database tables, you have come to the right place. In this video, we will demonstrate SQL joins and teach you how to master the art of combining data in the simplest way. So before diving into the various types of SQL joins, let's start with the fundamentals. So what do you mean by a join? So in SQL, a join operation allows us to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related column. So in the below two sections, you can see this is table 1, this is table 2. Table 1 is nothing but customer related table, and table 2 contains orders related table. So customer has this much columns like customer id, first name, last name, city, and orders has order id, customer id, order date. So what does this statement states? That it allows us to combine rows from two or more tables. This is table 1 and table 2 based on a related column. So this is the common column between them. You can see customer id and it has the same common column customer id. So this column uniquely identifies a row in the table 1. So this is called as a primary key. So this constraints primary key foreign key concept we'll cover in a separate video. So today we'll be totally focusing upon join. So just remember that there is a common column between this table 1 and table 2. On the basis of those two common columns, we'll be joining these two tables. SQL, there are various kind of joins present, but today we'll totally focus upon four important joins that are inner join, left join, right join, and full outer join. So starting with inner join. So what does inner join do? So the inner join select records that have matching values in both the tables. Mean table 1 has some data, table 2 has some data. It will select only those data which are matching between both the tables. So in table 1, we have customer ID 1 to 11. In table 2, if you see closely, we have customer ID from 1 to 10, but it does not hold the value customer ID of 11. So it will only retrieve the records of both the tables till customer ID 1 to 10. So coming back to the result, before that, we'll see the syntax of inner join. So what is the syntax of inner join? So inner join syntax will be selecting the column names. So suppose from table 1 we want to display first name, last name, and from table 2 we want to display the order date. So we'll be selecting customers for dot first name. So this will be the first name and last name, and orders dot order date that symbolize this table order date, and we'll be selecting from customers from table 1. And again we'll be doing inner join on which table? With table 2. So basically this becomes our left table, and this entire result set will become our right table. So now we'll be joining on customer table with order tables on the basis of customer id. This statement suggests that customers dot customer id equals to orders dot customer id. So this is the column on the basis of which we'll be joining these two tables. So I'll be showing it to you in the database. So in the database, you can see the code which we just explained few seconds before. I have written the column names which I want to display. That is the first name from customer table, last name from the customer table, and ordered state from the order table, taking it from the left table, that is customers, that is table 1, and joining with this right table, that is table 2, with orders on the basis of common column, that is customer id and customer id. And we can clearly see that we are having 10 results. Why we are having 10 results? If you see the entire result set of customers and orders, you see, in customers, we have 11 records, but in orders, we have 10 records. But here, while executing this statement, inner join statement, we are getting 10 records. This is because when we are filtering out the records with customer on the basis of customer ID, if you see in orders, we have this customer ID till 10. The 11th number customer id is not present. So what does inner join do? It only retrieves the data which are matching in both the tables. So in the both the tables, the customer IDs are matching till ID 10. 11th was not there, so it is only retrieving till ID 10. So we go to left join. So what does this left join does? So the left join returns all the rows from the left table and the matching rows from the right table. So if there is no match, it fills in the columns from the right table with null values. So as you see in the diagram, what it does, it will retrieve all the records of table 1 irrespective of the matching or not matching with the table 2. It will display all the records of table 1 and also display the records which is matching with table 2. So if you write a left join script like this, so select column names will be following the same naming conventions from the inner join which we just discussed few seconds before, and will just replace the inner join with the left join. What does the output suggest here? If you see, it searches for all the customer IDs from the left table to the right table, and it saw that from 1 to 10 all the records are present in table 2. So that means all the matching records were got retrieved it till customer ID 10, and the 11th record irrespective of the matching of with the table 2, as it is present in left table, that is table 1, it also got retrieved with the value of null value in the order date column for this one. So this is the statement which suggests that if there is no match, it fills in the columns from the right table with null values. So if you see customer ID 11 is not matching with table 2 here, it does not find 11th number customer, the ID having 11. So what does it happen? On the left table, it shows that it has first name Max and last name as Fury, but in the order date column, it does not have a value. So it just produces a null value. So this is the functionality of left outer join. So just the vice versa will happen with the right outer join. So if you see the right outer join, what it returns all the rows from the right table and the matching rows from the left table. If you see, it will act like an inner join only, because if you see, it will search from the table 2. It has 1 to 10 customer IDs, and if it sees on the table 2, this is 1 to 10, all the records are present in table 1. So all the common records will be displayed, and as there is no extra record present in the table 2, it will only display this data like an inner join. So what does happen in the left join? We have an extra record here of customer ID 11, but in outer join, in the right table, we don't have the extra record. So it will only seize the common record in between both of them and displayed both of all the records, and it will see that whether after this all the table 2 records were retrieved or not. So if you see the right join, what does it happen? All the 10 records of this table 2 of customer ID 10 records were got retrieved, and with it all, it's always search for the result in table 1. So like if you choose customer ID 3, it will check in table 1. Yes, it has a match in table 1, so I will display this result as Lisa Davis and this order date. Again, if table 2 goes and it will search for one customer ID, it will go to the table 1 and search for customer ID 1, and it will see this is John Doe and Newark, and it will display the same thing. So it happens the same way as the left outer join, just the vice versa of left outer join. So next we'll move on to full outer join. So what will happen with the full outer join? So the full outer join returns all record when there is a match in left table 1 or right table 2. So if there is a match between table 1 table 2, all the records of table 1 and table 2 will be retrieved irrespective of the matching or not matching with the table 2 data. Correct. So if you see table 1 table 2, all the data will be retrieved, means this customer ID 11 will also get retrieved in case of full outer join, and it will display the order date as null, as because in table 2 for this customer ID the order date is not present, the entire row is not present. So if you see, the The full outer join acts as a left outer join here. Like what? If it searches for customer ID 11, it has max and fury, but order date it's not there because in orders table this id is not present. So what will happen, it will just provide a null value to it. So suppose we have an extra record in table 2. Suppose we have a customer id is 13 here and the order date is the same as this. So what will happen here, so it will also return the same things here. It will return the order date, like it will return the order date, will return the order date, but the last name will be null and the first name will be null. So this is how this join statement works: full outer join, left outer join, right join, inner join. And if I show you in the database also, so let us comment it out to select options and we'll just do a left join. So we'll do left join orders and this ID. So if we execute, you see in it will search for all the records. It will retrieve all the records from the left table, which is have 11 records, and it will see what is the value for the right table has for this corresponding customer IDs. For Max and Fury, it does not have an order date as the customer ID is not itself present in the table number 2. So if you go to the table number 2, if you see it's not there, the customer ID 11 is not there. Okay, so same way if you perform the right join instead of left join, so it will retrieve 10 records because all the 10 records from the table 2 is matching with the table 1. So it is displaying all the 10 records. Now if you move on to the full outer join, it will display all the records matching or not matching. It will display all the records from both the tables. So full outer join, sorry, my bad. So we'll do that. And if you see it acts like a left outer join. It retrieves all the records, and there is a record of customer ID 11 max and fury which does not have any value in the order date column, so it just shows the null value. So this is the concept of joins. This is all from these four concepts of join. See, SQL joins are incredibly versatile and it can be used in various scenarios. Additionally, understand your data thoroughly and choose the appropriate join type based on the desired result. So, congratulations, you have now mastered the art of combining data with SQL joins. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep exploring and experimenting with different scenarios. Thank you for joining us today on SQL tutorial. So it's all for today's class from Stats and Facts. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave them in the comments below. Thank you.